Hello, I am Bentham and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles in the bustling city of Dragonstone, where we now have a sort of army. We've got our one knight and one soldier. I'm going to zoom out because the music gets deafening when you stay zoomed in for a while. So we have something in terms of defense. I mean, seeing as the Vikings don't really attack very much anymore, they just sort of park up over here and sit there and then run away again, probably be enough. We might have like one stray Viking turn up that we can test the metal against. So we probably do want to try and grow this army a little bit. We have 4 people spare right now, but that is it. We could get more people. Oh, well, okay then, forget like gathering more army. We don't have time. Actually, we sort of have time. If we very quickly... I mean, it's 4 people. Let's get 4 more people. Oh, we don't have the armaments, do we? Ah, damn it. There's nothing we can do. We'll just have our one knight and our one soldier. And they will stand against the oncoming tide of Vikings. How many ships do we have? Is it just 3? That's weird. Is this another one of those bugs where later on we're going to have an attack that's one Viking ship and an ogre? Wait a minute. They're actually attacking. Oh my god, it's been fixed. Yeah, there have been some bug fixes since last episode, so I guess they may have now fixed the issue with Vikings not attacking in old saves. So, crap. Man the defenses. Sound the alarms. We need to get people available. What can we switch off? This is still... Did we not have this finished before? I don't know. Losing track of things. Let's just switch off all the quarries. We got plenty of stone, it's fine. That's somehow given us 15 spare people, not 16, I guess it wasn't quite fully manned. And let us switch on all of the defenses on the main gate. Still got a few people left. Oh, that does remind me. Someone said that in a recent episode, I switched off a farm. There it is. Yep, I was trying to do this tower here and I accidentally hit the farm behind it instead, so... the tower didn't change and I just ended up firing a poor farmer. There we go, we can free up 2 people from there, we can use them to man this particular tower here. And we'll let it start playing again. And here they come, and we cannot possibly stand against this sort of force with the people that we have. So, I guess begin falling back. Hold at the gate! They shall not pass! They're at least coming in sort of separate groups. They're not all bunched up together fully. What we'll do, which we should have already done. Oh, the game noticed that the building was clipping through, and it's made the wall there disappear. In fact, is the building even positioned right, or is it? It's still glitched inside there, so it's done the thing that like turrets did in Factorio when their size changed. It's centered on the middle of these 2 tiles, but it's a 3 tile long thing, so it's actually occupying a 4 tile space, sort of, but I guess it properly counts as being in this one, but not in this one, and so it's deleted the wall here. But thankfully, I happened to get it the right way around, such that it did not annihilate the hospital, because that would have been a little bit more expensive. So yeah, that's all fine. Anyway, yes, I forgot, I nearly forgot what I was doing. Hire more heroes. Might as well. I imagine that they're an important part of the whole killing thing. They don't use population or armaments, they just use money, which we have plenty of, really. Right, we're firing on them. Oh, one of them's gone in there. Is he stealing the people in there? Possibly. Oh, they've set things on fire. Have they encountered my soldier? Where is he? I don't see him. Is he fighting him? Everything's on fire. I can't really see what's going on anymore. I don't know if we've lost him or not. We are losing people, definitely. They're fighting the fire, but it's pretty bad. Oh, there's a house on fire. That's not good. They're not through the gates. Yeah, there we go. They seem to be being held by this guy, and he's dead. He died. Yes. Oh, and we lost. Oh, that's a lot of things to lose all of a sudden. And now there's another house on fire, and the quarry's on fire, and the rock removal's on fire. Oh, hold on. There we go. They changed how rock removal works a little bit. So this one no longer needs the tools being delivered. It already counts as being built. That's sort of a cheat, actually, because it's changed it so that instead of using the tools after it's been built, the tools are part of the construction. But because I'd already built that one, not using tools as part of the construction, it was ready and then counted as having been fully built, even though it didn't have the tools put in, so I could sort of cheat. What are they doing? They decided to swim through instead of go through the gate. Oh. Oh, I see. Hire more heroes, will ya? Wow, they really zoned in on this as soon as they're like, there's a gap in the wall, that's where we'll go. It doesn't matter how many people will shoot us as we go past. Probably should have activated these towers, considering. We can at least open up that one. Let's close that one so we can fill it. Yep, they just immediately locked on to the one gap in our defenses. They've set the Chamber of War on fire. You can't fight in there, it's the war room. I guess they're now battling our knight here, and that's why they've stopped. I can't even see him anymore. I don't know if anyone's putting the fire out. It's a little bit difficult to get to. The hospital was on fire. It still is on fire. That's been put out. And the Chamber of War, definitely still on fire. This is not a good sign. Oh, it might be okay. I think it's okay, but they are still here. Are they fighting the guy? There's two guys here. They just sat there now. I mean, I guess we'll not do anything because it's a stable situation. They're just slowly being killed. And there he goes. He's down. So that was a little bit weird towards the end there, but sure. Right. Well, we lost quite a bit there, so let's get on with rebuilding. Priority is the house because, yep, homelessness is making things pretty bad. So, everyone focus on building cottage. So did we fully fight them off? It looks like no one got away. Well, maybe they did. Because I was only paying attention to the two armies that went this way. There was one other army. Maybe they were all killed? I mean, there's a lot of defenses on this front line, so they probably got killed. Let's just shut down all these. So we got some spare people. Also, to try and fix the current problem of everyone being extremely unhappy, hold a festival. That should help a little bit. There we go, trending towards 57. We'll be alright. How are the taxes? We've got them maxed. We'll leave them maxed because we are trending to above 50, so we'll be fine. Everyone, please get on with that. We've got a full 4 people working on it. Fantastic. Let us commence the construction of a quarry. And I guess we will also rebuild the barracks. And then, as quite an urgent priority, we'll build a pier. And then they will no longer go on crazy... I mean, if anything, it helped us, them going all the way over here, because it meant we had time to deal with the one remaining group over there, and they were attacked by everything as they were making their way past, but still, it'd be better if we could focus all our defenses on the front line. There we go, happiness is now stable. We lost 7 people. And this is nearly sorted. It was all fine in the end. Yeah, we now have, I think, two knights here, because they didn't actually seem to do any fighting, so I guess we'll send them both up to the gates. It's a bad place for the Chamber of War to be now that you have to send in your troops from there. I hid it in the middle of a bunch of walls because they didn't need to go anywhere, but now they do. And we got a dragon. Here he comes. He's a relatively small one, so we can probably deal with him. Let us reman these defenses. We can't really do a very good job of that. We can try. Thing is, we need to switch these quarries back on because we're running out of stone quite rapidly. Got to build some walls and stuff over here and all that. But we also need the towers to be manned. Let's see if we can deal with it with the defenses we have available. Oh, that was quick. Yeah, I guess we still have a lot of towers active here, so they were able to just weigh the thing down with the weight of their arrows. Alright, let's properly switch things off now. I really wish that the Chamber of War just had a switch off all archer towers button. It would make things so much easier. There we go, a whole bunch of people free because we've got barely any defenses operational. Let's continue to free up people a little bit more here. That tower is about to be finished. As soon as it is, I will then switch it off. There we go. And they've just finished work over here as well. So that's where all the people were. We've now got 53 people free because they were all making millions of piers. So... ah, we're out of stone. Well, what I should do then with the millions of people we still have free is to switch on all of the... oops. We can't rebuild that either. Won't let us because you can only have 2 per rock nowadays. Damn it. That's like the first time I've made that mistake and it had to be the one time where it was irreversible. Ah, fine. Well, we got a bunch of rock over here we can start quarrying. 4 quarries might be enough. It's a pretty decent amount, really. Then again, the amount of stone structure we're building at the moment, we really need just as much as we can possibly get. I'm gonna build another one over there to make up what we lost there. Where's our other guy? I thought we sent both of them. Oh, they were in the same square. I see. I want him to line up nicely. There we go. No, that's not... point forward, you idiot. There we go. This is nearly finished, and I think we'll immediately... I mean, we have so many people spare, actually, that we should probably just hire, like, 10 to form a proper army. One that can actually hold its own against the Vikings. How's food looking? It's still not got, like, to full capacity, but it is still increasing a little bit. So yeah, if we want to get any more houses, we'll need more farms at the same time. The good thing about that situation is that at the moment, the only thing we'll need to build is more houses and more farms. There will be nothing else, because, like, all these services are already in range of these houses. Well, actually, the library and the tavern. Well, I mean, we can just build up in this corner here. And then it'll continue to be in range of everything. So yeah, we can just build the houses, and the only thing that we'll need to build is food and maybe a little bit of charcoal production. So it's practically just like free people building more houses, because a fraction of the people in that house will be required to feed that house. Right, stone is building up rapidly. So, 1, 2... add a new archer tower. And over here, this one is now done. With this we just need 2 walls and that will do. And then once again, the gates are the only way through. And they won't just go on crazy journeys all around the outside of the kingdom. Or the citadel, I guess. What do the advisors have to say? Good day. Too much wood. Too long to store the harvest. It is a bit annoying that that's still the case, but I think that's just how it's going to work when you have 2 separate farm facilities. One is always going to be filled before the other, and then farmers are going to start trying to carry the food from one to the other, and in the time it takes them to get there, their remaining food will go off, and it just won't work very well. I think it is like it's always going to happen a little bit beyond a certain point, unfortunately. Just the hope that it doesn't happen too much. And we can try and sort of fix it by changing what houses are where and stuff like that. I don't know. Anyway, this is now finished. What we need to do is start making the armaments. We haven't done... oh, actually, we now have 7 armaments. That reminds me. So, we were struggling a little bit to get a decent supply of iron before. Iron, of tools even. As it turns out, there was a little bit of... I don't know if it was a bug or just a balance issue, but basically, tools required a lot more in the way of blacksmiths than was really reasonable. And so it's been rebalanced a bit so that now you get a lot more in the way of tools and armaments from blacksmiths. And so we probably don't need the 4 we have anymore, because as you can see, we've got to positive numbers. The armaments are going crazy. This is looking pretty good. Let's train 10 soldiers. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to move this guy away, because the button to deploy them to Generals is deployed to nearby hero, and I don't want them to, like, split between the two. I want them to all be on one, because it's 10, and 10 seems like a... I mean, 10 is how many you get in terms of a Viking army, I think. A boat full of them. So yeah, we now got a lot more in the way of tools and armaments. We can probably actually now get rid of some of the blacksmiths we just made. At least one of them. But I guess for now we can leave it and just build up supplies. In fact, what we need to do now is go crazy with the rock removals. Also, this is so good, because they've all been already built. And when they were built, they didn't need tools. And now it's been changed so that they don't need tools after they've been built, so I can just remove them all. Don't even need tools in the first place. Oh, what's with the rubble? What was here? I have no idea what was here before. Was it a wall from a long time ago? Was it a quarry? A woodcutter? A glitch with the rock removal? I guess I'll just get rid of it. I don't see anything in particular that I need to put there. Why have I got so... I had some sort of plan for these wells and I've not done it yet, and so now it just looks dumb. And we have enough tools to get some more rock removals underway. Or not so much. I swear we had more a second ago. We need one more. Go on, guys, you can do it. One more box of tools. Okay, it's going down. It's going up again. There we go. Build that. Are there any more? Every time with winter. There we go. Yeah, that's all the rocks here. Any more rocks on this island? No. On this one, there's one there. We couldn't get to it before, but now we can because the... Because I accidentally destroyed the quarry. Also, these ones here were pre-built. Oh, this is wonderful. No rocks out here, so there's just one there and one there. So we just need 20 more tools and we can sort that out. Armaments, we've got plenty of those at that point, so I'm going to shut them down. And at the moment, yeah, the buttons apply to all blacksmiths. What's the problem here? Has no charcoal. Too far away or not available. I mean, there's some in the market, but I imagine it's not allowed to take them from the market, so it's having to go all the way over to here. I mean, that's not a million miles. It's a straight road. You just got to cross a bridge or a pier, as it stands. Like, there are some people who do go on the bridge. But like 90% of people use the pier. That seems a bit silly, really, that a pier without a road built on it is easier to walk on than a bridge. I understand why that could be the case, because this is a solid thing, but the fact that it doesn't have a road on it, I feel like it should be slightly slower than a bridge, just to make sense, really. Anyway, oh yeah, where'd all these tools come from all of a sudden? That's the thing, now that we switched off armament production, we've now, like, doubled tool production, I would guess. So, let's order another rock removal. This one here. We're already halfway to the next one. Are these guys all trained yet? No, not quite. It's taking a while for the people to be gathered for it, it would seem. Also, we've got so many people free right now, we really need to get them working on just something, anything. Except this is still taking a while to be done. I guess they're getting quite a long way away from the road, so it's taking a long time to get there. With all the materials and such. So we'll clear away a bit more space. Now, where do we go from here with the piers? That would be where the next tower is if we were doing it like that, but I'm tempted to just extend it some more. There's a certain point where we just want to keep going and just start going like this. And just make a square around the entirety of the kingdom, but I don't know if we're really at that point yet. As it stands, the things that don't extend this far, we're going to be rebuilding over here anyway, so we can just make this really long if we like, and just keep going with the houses. But there's good farmable land here, and we do need more farmland, so... a house here, and then we'll probably stop by putting a road here. And then we'll end up with like 10 manors total on this particular spot. We could potentially put more here, but there's good room for farms here. Yeah, have a road here, and then beyond here is farming, because there's a lot of good land for that right there. Also probably put some woodcutters around here, because there's some trees, but they're not on amazing land for once. I wasn't even sure if trees could grow on barren land, but apparently they can, so I will happily accept that. Tree growing has been changed now. They grow a lot more rapidly than they used to. Because they just took forever to grow at all. And so I think the rate has been quadrupled, but now there's also a modifier based on how many trees are in the map. So if the map's getting really full of trees, then the rate will slow right down. But if the map is nearly empty of trees, then trees will grow really quickly. So if you... what the interesting thing about that now is that it means it's not a bad idea to just go crazy with the deforestation, just like every other line, just slice all the trees away and then they'll regrow again relatively quickly. And we have a dragon. I was about to end the episode, but okay. Where is he? Thing is, there's now the dragon button, but it doesn't appear straight away. Here he is, but it hasn't been spotted yet. And now it has, so now we can follow it in its progress. We do actually have stupid amounts of people available, so let's just start activating towers as he goes near them. Because we just can. Yeah, we should probably just get like another 10 peasants to join an army at this point. Number of people we have spare. Well, come on, he's just hanging about over the sea. What's the point of that? Get over here. I like how the sighting went away and came back because he... Oh, there we go. Ooh. Ouch. Was that another dragon? Why was there another dragon noise after the dragon had been killed? I like how he's landed in their house and caused some serious damage to it. Oh. Why is Dragon Sighted taking me over here? Did we kill another dragon and it landed over here? Now that's gone. That was weird. Maybe we were attacked by 2 dragons. I don't know. Is our army ready? Yes, it is. Send it to the nearest hero. And there it is. Let's... I think they gather weirdly initially, but then once we move them, they form up into slightly better ranks. But there we go. We have a proper little army now. It's actually got more than one person in it. We got 10 soldiers and a knight. We got another knight over here who can hang about somewhere. So next time the Vikings attack, we will actually be able to deal with them to some degree. I think it's still the case that we're like evenly matched, so we should be careful. But if we're in range of the turrets, then we'll have the advantage from that. So that should work pretty nicely, and we'll hire more people because we've got so many people idle right now that we can afford it. Probably order more building stuff really, but that's all we have time for today. I'll sort that out next episode. And so with that, I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.